Mysteries. Who doesn't love them, am I right? I'm sure many of you have heard about Stonehenge in England. This prehistoric monument has amazed people all over the world and made them wonder, how are their ancestors able to build such monuments with no modern technology? But have you ever heard about the Coral Castle in Homestead, Florida? Coral Castle, previously known as the Rockgate Park, is not a castle nor a park. As you can see, it has chairs, tables, a barbecue cooker, and even a pool in the back, all made out of limestone. Built by a single man, this monument had given rise to countless conspiracy theories, such as the possible use of reverse magnetism. But before I talk about all the monuments and structures in the Coral Castle, I would first like to talk about the man behind this place. Edward Leeds Cullen was a Latvian immigrant born in Riga. As you can see in the picture, he was a tiny man, only about 5 feet tall, and weighed about 100 pounds. When he was 26, he got engaged to Agnes Cuffs, who, according to the Coral Castle Museum website, was 10 years younger than him, and so he referred to her as his Sweet 16. Unfortunately, Agnes had cancelled the ceremony just a day before the wedding, and left Edward heartbroken. After this, he moved to the United States, where he first lived in California. And when he got diagnosed with tuberculosis, Edward moved to Florida to get more sunlight. Here, he began his lifelong project of creating a monument to his lost love, to his Sweet 16, and he called it the Rockgate Park. The first thing you will encounter in the Rockgate Park, which is now known as the Coral Castle Museum, is the three-ton gate. As you can see, this is a large stone, and it can be moved with the light push of a hand. As of today, this is the only stone structure that can be moved in the museum. This brings me to a 9-ton gate, which is the most famous one in here. Unfortunately, it doesn't move anymore, because in 1956, according to History Daily, it stopped moving. And so, the reason is unknown. Another famous monument in the castle is the bedroom, the stone bedroom, which has 2 beds for Edward and Agnes and a small cradle for the baby. No matter how many times he had sent an invitation for Agnes, she never came to visit. Every stone structure in the Coral Castle has a special meaning to it, and those 3 I had just talked about are only a tiny part of Edward's accomplishment. Another one I want to mention is the Polaris telescope, which points directly to the North Star, and stone sundial, which can tell time almost perfectly. And lastly, the planet wall with the huge crescent moon weighing 23 tons right in the middle. Looking at all those structures, you may wonder, how is the tiny Latvian man able to build all of this all by himself? Edward liked to work at night so that no one would see him work. He also used simple cutting and shaping tools, which he had made himself. This gave rise to a theory of a possible use of reverse magnetism to move his structures. Generally speaking, reverse magnetism is when the North Pole and the South Pole interchange. Also, according to life science, Edward was fascinated with magnets, and he even said that he knew the secret of Egyptian pyramids and how they were built, and he used those secrets to build his monument. Coral Castle Museum amazes everyone who had seen or heard about it. Looking at those stone structures, they amaze you with their size and leverage. Yet, this monument was built by a single man, and this is almost impossible to believe. But this specific monument is a real-life proof of a saying that all in this life is possible.